It's a privilege to interview Gary Close, a friend and neighbor, a man of many talents and interests. He's an author, artist, devoted husband, and father with a passion for historic preservation that he talks about here.
I don't know why I've always been interested in preserving old things, and I think it's because there's so much character to them and so much history, and they don't make them anymore. So the craftsmanship that you find too is just sometimes it's just amazing. So, for example, this fireplace cover here. When I bought the house, it was painted black. The porcelain bricks were painted white, and I knew there had to be something under there that looked a lot better. So this is what I found: it's cast iron with a copper wash on it, which means that they cast the iron figure first, and then they came back with copper and just kind of washed over it and wiped it a bit to highlight it.
In addition to restoring old homes, Gary is an artist. From his studio, he paints the world as he sees it. Painting mainly oils on canvas, his specialty is large canvases and landscapes.
This painting is a scene on Southeast Street where I live, and what I'm trying to do here is create an undertexture with the sky, and then I'll come back up with a much lighter color. It'll give a lot of depth, and you'll notice how everything just has an underpainting right now, and I will come back with more painting and more pigment to sort of bring out what I want to bring out. Oil paintings don't just start and end with one brush stroke. They actually grow out of the paint and out of the drawing.
Gary's joy to be includes a love of reading and writing. His newest book is titled Breakout: The Roswell Legacy. In this segment, Gary shares the basis of his book and some of its story.
You should write the sort of book that you like to read. And so I like to read science fiction and thrillers. So I decided, okay, that's the genre that I'll use. And the book is called Breakout: The Roswell Legacy, but it's not really about the Roswell crash at all. It's about the real subject matter, which is what happens when the government tries to hide things from the public. How does that twist institutions and people's lives? And it's interesting that it became very much a topic of recent news with Edward Snowden. And so Edward Snowden is actually in this book tangentially. So I start out here in Culpeper, and that's the other thing I tried to do is use scenes that I know, scenes I've been to. There's a long segment in Miami and the Eden Rock Hotel, which I just love, and a lot of courtroom drama as well. And as I said, it goes through what happens to people when the government, specifically here the NSA, is trying to hide something.
I hope you've enjoyed getting to know a little about Gary Close. I look forward to reading his book.